CarolJo's. This is where we have creativity and community come together in the jewelry and accessory making world. I am just sharing this out to my story on my main account. I need to bring this up on my backup account so I can see comments from TikTok easier. So give me a moment to do that. And then we'll talk about what we do here. All right. I'm almost there. So if you guys, when you come in, if you can share it out, put it on your story on TikTok, that would help me out tremendously and I would be excited. All right, there we go. Yep. All right. Now I'm going to share it on the backup account here to my story. And this is the hard part because if I look to the side, it will capture it for the story to looking to the side. So I'm trying to do it for, it's not easy because it's taking a picture from here for when I go to share it. And I'm looking over here trying to hit a button. I'm also going to do some likes here when I am on here. So just give me a moment to do those. While I'm doing that, I'll tell you different things that we do here. We go and we do chats twice a week. We do tutorials twice a week. This week, we actually had 3 different tutorials. We also will do, what else do we do? We do, like, what else do we do? The events, the live events throughout the week that are more of a showcase event that we will go in and show you items that you can add to your own collections that you can then create with. So, why is it so hard to talk and do this at the same time? It shouldn't be, but it is. All right, I got it out there for some there. Okay. So today is a chat day. And with this chat day, I wanted to take a moment at the beginning here. This is the time for you to ask questions, we'll share tips and tricks with jewelry making. And it's really about being a community and just having the conversation. Yesterday, we had one of our tutorial lives where we did all kinds of beads that you can make different things to put in Easter baskets. One of them that we did was this bracelet here. And here I want to show you, we talked about how to cut these cords off after 24 hours. I always leave mine overnight. So if you will notice, there's our knot. And we want to cut these 2 cords, stretch cords, as close to the knot as possible without cutting the knot. So I'm just going to come in with 1 here and I'm going to show you, this is where I'm going to cut it at. I'm not on the knot, I'm just right above it. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And we're going to do it on the other side also. So go in there, just get that right in there, right above the knot, and then cut it off. And then we have the little girl's bracelet that you can put in an Easter basket. This is just where we have the color chunks so that they are, or color blocks, that's the word I use, color blocks. And then you just repeat it. And that's the bracelet that we created. That's it. So now we finished that one up. We also talked about we would look at from last night's chat time. We finished this bracelet from Wednesday night's live. And there it is. We've got one of the end caps there. And our other one is right there. So if I bring them, they're just a little bit past each other. And we talked about that we do that so that when you put it on, you will have the 3 full ones. Because I'm going to show you why we do that. Because when we put it on, let me show you here. Do you see that they barely pass each other, that they're a little bit bigger? So I'm going to put those on the bottom side. So now we have a full 3 of that stretch bracelet. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Gladys. Sorry I didn't say that. Hi, Beads. Sorry, I wasn't looking at that. So that is our memory wire bracelet. And Oh, they're right here. These are the bracelets that we made to go with it. So remember, so you got the bracelet and the earrings. So it's a set. Yay. Hi, Trisha. So that's what we did the other night. I'm going to put that right here. All right. Now we have got everything ready for from our things. It is, and that was using the crackle beads that we've had recently. We used 6 and 4 millimeter size beads for that one. So yeah, that was that one. Woohoo! We have also tomorrow, we will have a live with silicone beads. We're going to have the lentils here. I'm working on the black lentils right now, getting their stickers on. We packaged those up and they're on my table, and I said I would put their stickers on them. So we're doing that right now. Awesome, Trisha. And we're going to put those on there, and they'll be ready for tomorrow's live. We're going to have lentils, abacuses. Hi, Melissa. And we will have 15 millimeter round spring colors. We'll do some focals, and we're going to bring some swivel closures to the live tomorrow. Thanks for the heart me, Melissa. I appreciated it. We will also, we're going to be doing it down in the kitchen just to have more room. So that one is going to be the new style of claiming. Thanks, Rose. So the new style of claims when we're doing it is that I will have baskets for you. And at the end of the live, if you're still on, I will give you your totals. If you leave in the middle of the live and want it before you leave, you let me know. And then, hi, Robin, out on the studio, there will be an area where you can put your counts in so that you can take care of your basket. So we'll be doing that style tomorrow. Tonight is the showcase style. Right now, I have 28 different items up for tonight. I have 2 new 6 millimeter Gorgonia colors. I have 2 Hagar items. One will be a labradorite and one is a glass. Thank you, Robin. I got it done earlier today. Thanks for the fluffy hearts, Rose. I appreciate that. We have some acrylic beads that are a mix pastel colors. And so those will be great for Easter. Oh, are you doing okay? Or just taking a break? We can always take a break from social media. We have a lot of different colors of glass tonight. We have, I think we have like 5 or 6 bring back items where they're returned to the studio because they are empty from the prior time they were here. So I ordered, or I requested more. That's what I got to say. I requested more. Dropping a bag on the floor there. What items? I'm working on getting lentils done right now while we're talking for tomorrow's live. So yes, Melissa, since you haven't been on, we take care of everything through the studio. The studio is, think about it from this aspect. It's what a spider makes, but we can't say that word here. And so I'm going to show you as soon as I get some, I'm going to get the black ones. I'm almost done with those, the black lentils. Hello from Korea. We're in the US, so welcome. Hi, Joya. And so you can, I showcase it. It is out in the studio. It is, yep, there, Geraldine's got it in there where we go. And you will go in and you will put what you want into your buggy there, and then just take care of it on there instead of me sending out the invoices or the lists. Gotta remember my words. Whoosh. I need one more sticker. I'll get that one later. I got done almost stickering all of the black. And then I'm going to show you some of the things that we're going to have tonight. I'm also going to go get a bag to put these all in. All right. It's there. Okay. Hey, I forgot to say, we already have over 10 likes. Or not 10 likes. Over. Oh, I found the sticker I needed. Woohoo. I have over 10 shares. So we need to get to 10,000 likes. And then we will do giveaways. So anyway, sorry. I'm going to show you some of the items as soon as I get these picked up. So one of the things that we're going to have, so one of them, we have these, they're a 13 by 8 by 2 millimeter size teardrop glass, faceted glass teardrop with the hole at the top. They come in different colors. So I just have the green and the, woo, that's the back side. That's the front side of this one. This one's the clear. Then if you want, it's totally up to you how you want to finish them. But if you want, we will have available these ice pick pinch bales. So this is what it'll look like from the front. But on the side, do you see where you have the two bales? They're the pinch part at the bottom there. Those two go into the hole that is on that teardrop. And then you create this pendant. So that's what the pendant on red would look like. And then from there, you can add it to a chain or do whatever you would like with those. Hi, Lori. And that is how you can create a pendant with a glass pendant, a bead, and the connectors here, or not connectors, finding. And then from there, you know how I did it? I just opened like this. I'll show you. Laura, Ashley's asking over. Hi, Maria, on YouTube. She's over on YouTube right now for me, modding. She's asking, how do you open them? I get 2 pliers, 1 on each side, and I just pull this way so that I can open it like that. Then I grab my glass. I'm not Roseanne. I'm Carol. I don't think I look like Roseanne. And then you put the picks, those metal pieces, in that hole, and you just pinch it back together with your fingers. Joya says, hi, Ashley. And then that's how, I just pinched it with my fingers back. And that's how you put them on. So there. It's like wiggling. There we go. So you guys, let me know if you guys, Ashley says, hi, Joya, and everyone over on TikTok. So if anybody has a better way to put those on, let me know. But that's how I was taught years ago. Just open them up, put it on, close it. And you most of the time can just pinch it back. The only reason why I use the pliers I can even sometimes do it with my fingers. I just do it with the pliers so that it's just equal. Oh, I'm not Roseanne Barr. Nope, I am not. Thanks. Yes, I did get my hair done today. And when she went to dry it, you guys will know, I do not ever part my hair on this side here. But this piece of hair right here just decided It was going no other way than this way. She tried to get it to go the other way, get it down the middle, get it up parted, because it usually parts, if I part on the side, it'll be this side. It wouldn't go. So we did what we do with my hair when it's like that, and you just let it go. Thank you, Joya. And so she taught me how I can get my natural curl to come out like this with the hair dryer. So yeah, thank you. Yep, it gives it a lot of volume. I mean, you look at this, and if you're here in person, it's like that. Yep, my hair makes its own decision every day. I will tell you, half the time I cannot do anything with my hair other than what it did. So, yep. And some days it doesn't look good, and those are ponytail days. I literally sit there and say, I'm not fighting the hair. And we even talked about at my appointment about how my mom wore her hair every day because she didn't want to do any curls in her hair. She wanted her hair straight. And how with the texture of the hair, I have the same texture as her, that it just doesn't work. Yep. Ashley said over here, every day is a ponytail day for her. Patty says, mine is always messy pony bun for that reason. It has a mind of its own. Do you want, okay, remember the other day when I had mine up in the bun, the messy bun the other day? And you guys were commenting on it? Buttercup said to me, because I wear my hair up when I go to bed. I do not lay on my hair when I go to sleep. I have it up in a bun. And she goes, why did you put your bed head on already? I'm like, I actually took more time to do this bun than I do when I go to bed. Hi, Ms. Mary V. Rose says, hi, Ashley over there on Tubi. I'm like, okay. I just laughed at her. I was like, I actually took more time to do this hair, not that much more. I say, if your hair takes more than 5 minutes, it's not worth it. So when you see me with my hair, you will know if it took me, the only time is sometimes when I curl it, I'll take 10 minutes. That is a long time on my hair. I am not one that likes to spend a lot of time doing my hair. She says, hi, back, Rose. So, yep. But I am now stickering the white. We have part of the white done up in bags for tomorrow. And this is the start of where these are going to be out on the studio going forward like I want for our other ones. I'm going to try to get it done before tomorrow. It will be out there, but it might not be on its own page. But these two are the start of our silicones going out there. They have their own things. That's what my I don't put a hair tie. I put a silk scrunchie in my hair. I do not wear a hair tie at night. Oh, I could not take 2 hours to get ready. But my hairstylist today, we were talking about that because she was asking and about what my hair looks like when I wake up and all that kind of stuff. When my hair was short, like when I first started doing all of this, I said I just slept on it. But then when I woke up, I will never forget the first time that Ryan's kids saw me with bedhead, because they'd never seen anybody with bedhead like mine. Okay. Okay. I will look that up and send you a message back, Murda. There's 3. Oh, I needed 4. I'll grab one more in a minute. You're welcome. And I'll send it back to the message. Well, thank you for sending me a message so I'll know to do it. Or else I'll forget. You guys know me. So yeah, so that, my hair sticks out all the place when it's short when I wake up in the morning. We have lots of white. We're going to have, thank you. We're going to have double the number of white than we do black. Oh, hopefully they're going to make it home. Are you guys getting snow there today or not? These are white silicone lentils is what these are. We've got the white and the black. I got those in, so we'll have those for tomorrow. And then we're going to have all the other lentils and all the lentils and abacuses, and then we're going to do that. So it's going to be a longer show tomorrow for the show for that one. No, we did not get snow yesterday. We got a very light dusting this morning when it was time for Buttercup to go get on the bus. And luckily, I finally got Ryan to move all of his vehicles from behind me so I could go and drive her to the end of the driveway. I am that Oma that you don't get to stand at the end of the driveway. I drive you down and you wait in a heated. There you go, Ashley. Holy buckets. There's 7, 10. Yeah, we are getting none. We need the moisture up here. I just think it's funny that she takes your aunt out and they go shopping. It was, okay, so it was really windy the last 2 days here. And today we don't have wind, but it's cold. Oh, see, ours was gone. There's 4, 8, 9. Ours, because I went, and by the time I went to go to do my hair, which was at 9 today, it was nothing. There was nothing. So, yeah. So less than 2 hours. We are cold today. We are. There's 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's 10. Holy buckets. That TikTok. There's 9. Gotta get another bag. I only have 4 more bags to bag up and then put the stickers on, and then we'll be done. And you know what? I'm excited. So I haven't seen Cece come in here today, but last night, that's what we were at yesterday. I can't see all the way over there. Literally, we have, our thing will tell us what the temperature is outside, but I can read the 72 for how our thermostat, I don't know why he kicked it up to 72, but he did. Here we are, it feels like 10. It's 23 degrees, but feels like 10. That's what our weather is right now. Let me tell you, it's cold. Because we were 60. There's 10. Well, you're getting in right away. That's good, Robin. Then you can get it all figured out. Woohoo! Oh, 3K is all we need. 8, 9, 10. Okay, you're hotter than us. Well, okay, we're 23 but feel like 10. Are you 22 and feel like 9? Let's see. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, geez. It would be a heat wave at 47. Oh, geez, Ashley. Okay. Yeah, we had 80s, or not 80s, we had 70s Monday and Tuesday. And we had 60s throughout the weekend, Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday it just went downhill. Jeez. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, there's 10. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just waiting for spring. 3, 7, 9. Need one more. $2,000. Okay, we just need, well, we need 1,700. 4, 6, 8. There's 10. Well, hello, Stephanie. How are you doing? Yes, I do. It's been a little bit. 6, 7. There's 10. Oh, I wanted to watch that one. It was taken off Netflix, I think. I can't remember. I couldn't find it. Someone told me about it. Okay, I'm writing that one down as my next one. Okay, got it down. I haven't even watched anything today. Okay, I'll put that one on there too because I forgot about that one already. Got it. Somebody got filtered. 6. There, we'll take that one off. I just can't wait till next week. Oh, that's okay, Steph. It was good to see you. Yay, we hit 10K over here. So, all right, let me grab my thing. Got to come up with the color. All right, got the word in there, everybody. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, think of a bird. Give you guys a clue. Think bird. 6, 10. All right, let's see who got it. Patty B, you were first. And then Maria was second. The color was canary. So Patty, congratulations. I'll get you a code for 5 creative credits. All right. So canary. That's all it takes. One word. 5, 8, 10. You're welcome. I didn't see which one Amy put out there. Thank you for the support. 6, 8, 10. So with the new way that we do everything throughout the day, it will just be, you guys will put them out there. There's 6. And I can then plan my day. Oh, okay. And there is exactly 10 in that one. Woohoo! I watch all kinds of TV, but I don't watch a lot. Like, I've watched more TV, I think, this year than I did for the last 2 years combined. And we're only into February. But it's because I decided while I'm working, I'm going to binge watch and listen to shows. So that's what I decided to do. And then, so were any of you on the other night when Val said that they were going to, that they were getting a cold? Yep, it's really about just not having the quietness. Sometimes I'll just turn on music and just listen to music. Oh, that stinks, Joya, because you like to get out and about. Because we have an update on the cold. They ended up with the C word. I was like, no way. This is the child that didn't get it. They didn't get it, well, you know, back 5, 6 years ago. It's almost been 6 years. Jeez. Not at all. And then all of a sudden, in the last, like, 2 years, they've had it twice now. So I talked to them before the live. They're on the mend because they wanted to talk. I can tell that because they were like, okay, I'm bored sitting here, but I'm not good enough to go to work. They just, it's not the energy level yet. So they'll be back on Monday, but they've had it all week. Sheesh. So, but yeah, I was like, no way, not you. So we'll have, at the rate we're going, I know we have 51 bags of those black lentils, and I think we're going to have, because I had double the amount I ordered of the white. So I think we're going to have over 100 bags of the white, everybody. Yeah, I was, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So before they announced what it was, like they were talking about people were coming in the airports and being sick, if we remember back into the day, but they hadn't really said much about it. I actually was very sick during that time, and I just stayed home. I wasn't sick enough that I couldn't work. I just was really sick. Like I had just congestion, the body just didn't feel good, and I just stayed home. And I could work from home. So I literally worked from home for a week because everybody was just up in like very sensitive. And I just told my manager, I said, I'm going to work from home. I'm just going to not cause waves at work. I'll just work from home. I feel okay to work, but I'm not causing any waves. And then I went back to work. And I was in my manager's office at 11 o'clock. I don't know why I remember this time, but I do remember it, on March 16th. And he's like, we're all being sent home, but before the end of the day, we're going to get an email. Everybody's being sent home to work from home. So on March 17th, we were all working from home of 2000. And guess what? I never went back into full-time office really after that. They tried a couple of times. It just didn't work. And so they would send us home and I never went back. 6, 8, 10. So in less than, oh, you're lucky, Nordic Luna. I've had it twice. For sure, diagnosed twice. But what just cracks me on it is that I haven't worked outside of my home in 6 years, everybody. 6 years. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, yep. We always have to, especially if it's work. We got to do work stuff during the day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Whoop, there we go. It was funny because Ryan asked if I could have everything ready for tonight's live. 6, 8, 10. And I want to get everything ready for tomorrow's live before 5 p.m. So from 5 to 7, we can have a little bit of family time. 4, 7, 10. So guess what? The number of items that we have for tonight will all depend on how much I can get done between now and 5. So right now I do have 28 items ready to go. There's 3, 2, 4, 6, 7. That'll make 10. So we're going to have, we have 3, no, we don't have 3. We have some different things tonight. We have one of the enamel pendants. Oh, it's okay. She gets off, she doesn't actually get home until between 4:15 and 4:30. 4, 6, 8. Her school doesn't get out until 3:15, and then she has at least an hour bus ride home. She has an hour bus ride in the morning and an hour after. So she's on the bus for 2 hours a day. So Ryan gets home. Yeah. And if they go to, and so she actually, from the time she leaves our house in the morning until she gets home from school, she is gone for 9 hours. And they have like a 7-hour school day. Yeah. Yep, it is a 7-hour school day and she's gone for 9. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. And think of this one, everybody. She is in the middle. There are 18 stops to her bus route. She's stop number 9. So she's in the middle and on that long. And they do, how they do it is stop number 1 in the morning through 18. And then on the way home, they start with 18 and go to 1. Yep. So Nordic Luna, what you're talking about is exactly what happens here. And think about that she's number 9. How about kid number 1? My heart goes out to that kid. I really wish they would do first on, first off, but they don't. And so, yeah. I mean, for her, it wouldn't make a difference because she's in the middle. Two, 4, 6, 8. So in Sioux Falls, you have to be 2 miles from the school before they will do busing in the school in Sioux Falls where I went to school. So I never got to ride the bus. Yeah. She sits in the back of the bus and just is social girl, if you can imagine that. So, and she will spend time reading, and so that she doesn't have to do reading at home, which I appreciate because then it gets her reading done. I only have one white left. That kind of, I don't have any extra white. All right, let's see where we're at. You guys get motion sickness from being in a vehicle? My grandma could not read while she was in a car. Well, I use those for the examples. So she could never read. I read all the time in a vehicle. I don't have any problem reading in a vehicle. It actually makes driving. Yeah, my grandma was like, she would rather drive because it gave her motion. She got car sickness if she wasn't driving as much. So she would drive more. Yeah. And see, I can. So yeah, she's the social girl. And so, yep, that's why my grandma drive more than my grandpa. It just was easier on her. She sits in the back every day. All right. I know we have 100 and I counted. I did 101 when I printed these out, so I'd have one to stick on the container, but I used it. So we have 104 of the white that we'll have up for grabs tomorrow. I got 3 of them I need to put stickers on. There are little ones that it's hard for them to be on the bus, and they sit up by the bus driver. The bus driver is a really kind-hearted individual. He is a pastor to one of the churches in town, and he does small community. Everybody pitches in and does different things. So he drives buses in the morning and after school unless there's an event. If there is, like, if the varsity team is like a football game on a Friday night, or they have a wrestling or basketball game on a Friday night, he is going to those with the high school kids. And he does that. Oh, I think I had, do I still have some? I don't want to say I have them and I don't. Let me know the quality, okay, there, Patty? Because I've had them. I don't know if I have any in right now. And they wouldn't be out on the studio because I didn't turn them on yet. I'm turning things on slowly. The reason being, as soon as I can make sure that the correct SKUs and barcodes, thank you, Danielle, for the heart me. I appreciate that. So as soon as I get all that, correct and the quantities correct, then I will be turning them on. And how are you doing this afternoon? Are you getting a break to just be on social media for a little bit? So, that's why you'll see things. Yep, it's already, Ryan will be dropping it off here in the next hour at the post office. So, yep. And your guys are going to be laughing. I go and see if you send me an email or a message in TikTok asking to hold it so that you can, like, combine them or whatever. I didn't see it, so I'm like, I'm packaging it up and it's gone. Oh, cool. So if you want to watch somebody that does a lot of wire wrapping, the Iron Wheel Farm and Studio. I'm going to put this one, I'm going to pin it here if I can. There we go. It's Danielle, and she does a lot of wire wrapping. So if you guys want to watch somebody do it, you guys go and watch when she goes live. I can sneak in and watch hers and just be like, okay, she's amazing. I can't do that yet. Someday. I am learning it more and more. I'm not going to say I don't know how to do it. I am trying. Yes, she is very good. So yeah, between her and then the Southern, why is it Southern Charm? I can't remember the name of hers. I've got it. I'm following her and I know I will know it when I see it, but I can't think of it right now. They do so much with wire wrapping that it just amazes me. And it's slow enough that I can, yep, Southern Unique. Thank you. Yes, that's the one. And I can be like, okay, maybe someday I'll get there. I know I'm not there yet, but someday. So yes. So between those two, that's where I've been watching a lot and going, I can do this. I will get it. Okay, as I'm flipping my hair there. Oh, sorry, Rosemary. I'm wondering how much curl will be still in my hair at 7 o'clock tonight. Oh, you're very welcome. We're all around here, especially on chat times. It's our time to sit here and be able to lift up each other. That's the one thing with our chats that I want you guys to realize is that I saw here in today conversations between you all, and I love it. I love when you guys all support each other because that's what this is about. It's about community. As we said when we were making things yesterday, the day before, and the day before that, not everybody knows everything, and being able to share it. And the one word that I always hear is gatekeep. Nobody gatekeeps. Okay. I'll go. Do I need volume on for it or not, Nordic Luna? Is it on my backup account? Okay. Did you do that? Now everybody's like, I want to see, because I'm like, it's like stained glass, rainbow stained glass. Okay. I'm not going to show it. I just think that's cool. Okay, I will show you guys then because it is really cool. Did I do that? Look at that. Look at how vivid those colors are. So, yeah. Now do you understand why I gasped? That is really cool. Sorry, I didn't see the other message that you sent me, Nordic Luna, about the those potted envelopes. Yes, you can. Okay, I'm gonna because this is the time for us to share this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, the question that Nordic Luna was asking about, I'm going to share with y'all because I will share this info. Because guess what? These envelopes here that, I'll put the bigger boxes in, and then you get your little label here. She's asking about these. These are from the USPS. You can get them two ways. Is that you can get these at your local post office if they've got them stocked, or you can order them on USPS. This is I can't say that. USPS, okay? So then what you do is you do have to create an account for yourself if you order it from the USPS, but it will be mailed to your house. They are free. You can order just one of these or you can order them in quantities of 10. I order them by a big box. I order like, I think I get 100 in a box at a time. And they get dropped off at my house. So I don't even have to go to the post office. Yes, Ryan could pick these up for me, but the post offices don't supply their stacks to support businesses grabbing 100 at a time. And so you can, so that's why if you're going to get larger quantities, they just ask that you have them sent to your house. You can also have them sent to the post office and they'll hold them for you if you have a nice postmaster like I do. Yep. And then the price of these varies. If you have like the different shipping options, there's different companies out there for shipping. They usually have a discount on them, but this is what they call a flat rate envelope. So you can see it right here, padded flat rate envelope. You pay one price no matter what the weight is. So my little box that comes in those poly mailers, those are done by the weight of the box. If they come in the USPS boxes or this one, it's a flat rate no matter how much is in there. It is this. This one is 9.5 by 12.5 inches. It doesn't give you what this is. My box that I put inside of here is a 2-inch box. And they slip in there really good. And if I have something I need to put on top or bottom, I usually have a little bit of space to be able to do that. But these are 9.5 by 12.5. My boxes that I put in there are 9 by 6 by 2. So, and if you notice, it will fold up a little bit and then I put it on there type thing. Yep, you're welcome. My small boxes, this is what's really, really odd. Have you guys, if anybody's gotten a small box lately, have you seen that the small box is smaller than usual? So I've always ordered 6 by 4 by 2 inch boxes for the white, for the small one. They've all been the same size until this last order. And when I actually measure those are the size. I don't get why they look or appear smaller. They don't hold as much. But I went back to the company that I had ordered through. I just go to the Zon to get those because if I go through different other companies, they are very expensive. Zon's prices are the lowest. So that's why I go there. But I went back to another company that had gotten them through our brand through them. And I'm like, they're back to the regular size now. So I just need to get through this last order and then we're going back to regular size. Who would have thought? The ones that have been getting all along are just a little bit bigger. Don't know why. But those are what fit in the poly mailers. And as I've been working on shipping, because I will let you know, shipping, we have from a date in October through a date in January, we've talked about this. They have a surcharge because it is the most, it's the heavy season for packages. So the post office does a surcharge for the holiday season. Then in January, it goes away. This year, they had an increase on their rates when that date went away. So the prices that we were paying through the holiday season stayed through now. So I did not get that to go back down. I'm like, dear Lord, how can I decrease our postage? The only way I can do it is to not have the boxes. And I can't do that because I don't know that you're going to get everything you want without any damage if I don't do boxes. I just have a hard time. So we're just doing that for right now. I am monitoring it and seeing where postage is at for an expense for the company. But I was like, are you kidding me? The same price. Blah. And what's going to happen is that when we get to October, it's going to go up again. I'm like, dear Lord, it's not cheap. It is the second highest expense that I have is postage. And a lot of people would probably think it's the most expensive, but it's not. The most expensive is getting the product. I do put the box inside of a poly mailer. I don't think bubble wrap will work as well. Every once in a while, you will see me use these and put things in there. But if anything is glass, I will not do that in your list. If your list is like silicone, I will gladly use this and just stuff it full of silicone because I can get more into this than I can into the boxes. And I'll gladly do that because the chances of them hurting a silicone are very, very hard, or very, very slim. But if it has any type of glass, I won't do that because I don't want your glass beads to come broke. Oh, you go have fun, Robin. You have a wonderful night. That just sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of work at times, but a lot of fun at the end of the day. Oh, Jiminy. They ran over your package probably. Holy buckets. Yeah, so I am very, very conscious. And now I've even, there are some of the boxes that have the tape stuff on them. And I'm even getting to the point that I tape that shut because those have been popping open too. So I'm trying to make sure you guys are getting stuff in one piece. I've had a couple of times where it didn't, but you know, when you look at this, if you guys can believe, we are getting really close to 3 years of doing the beads, components, and the findings and all of that. It was the end of, I literally cannot remember when the person asked me about it. It was like the end of February, beginning of March time frame. So we're literally like next week or the week after is when it really truly started for 3 years of doing this way. It wasn't what I was intending, but I love the direction it took. I love that I get to do this. And yeah, you guys were some of the very beginning. And I'm just like, who would have thought that this would have lasted for 3 years? And all it took was someone on TikTok that said, will you sell me some beads? And I'm like, not all of them. I'm back here. Am I gonna? No, not all of those, but I'll get some. And that's how it all started. Literally. It wasn't like my business plan. It wasn't something that I was like striving and going, I want to do this. But, you know, I watched something and I was trying to remember. I honestly think it was a TikTok. Yeah, time flies, does. Yep. And what they said is they were helping somebody get trying to find a different job because we're in this weird market where it's really hard to get jobs and you got to figure it out. And the HR person that was helping said, what are your talents? And this person was like, talents? What are my talents? This is what I've done for my past. And the lady stopped and said, I don't know, we'll see. The lady said, if you don't know what your talents are, you're not going to be as successful. And it made me pause as I listened to those words. It was on the radio yesterday that I heard this. This is on the radio yesterday that I heard this. And it made me pause and think about, I loved sourcing beads to be able to create jewelry. It's one of the things that I have loved to do the entire time I have been making jewelry. And I have spent so much time honing my skill at it that I never thought about, even like 3 years ago, I could use that skill or that talent to do this. And it took one person to ask the question and I was like, oh. Yep. And I loved teaching. I had taught doing jewelry. God dang, when did I start working at Aquarius? The bead store that I worked at was named Aquarius Beads. Because the owner, her zodiac sign was she was an Aquarius, and so she named the store that. Oh, geez. I worked there for like 3 years. Yay, we got there. I was hoping we'd get there. And then I worked there and such, and it was a fun job. They ended up, when I moved out here with Ryan, it just wasn't worth our time for me to drive in to town to work there, that type of thing. So we decided I would not work there anymore. That's how it ended up that I stopped working there. But literally, they asked me to take over a store in another town in Nebraska that they had, but I just didn't want to move me and the kids down there. This was before Ryan. They asked me before they sold the store in here in Sioux Falls if I wanted to buy it from them. I didn't want to have a brick and mortar. So yeah, so that just tells you the type of, I loved everything I learned there. All right. Let's go with, all right. I don't know that I've ever done this color before. But that's how I got started in all of this. They helped me source and taught me things about sourcing too. And the manager of it ended up moving next door to Val's grandpa and grandma before they sold their house and moved into the house they're in now. So I've talked to him a couple of times, more than a couple of times since I left. I haven't talked to him in the last year. Oh, I've made it a New Year's resolution to talk to people that I haven't talked to in the past. And now I'm like, maybe I should just reach out to him and tell him hi. Okay, this color could be a hair color. Think Irish. Somebody got it. Amy, you guessed ginger. So you'll get a code for 5 creative credits. Yay. Ginger was the color. I love your guys' creativity on hair color. I love it. So congrats, Amy. There you go. She used to be a ginger, she said. All right, everybody. I'm going to hop off. And I'm going to try to get a few more items. We have no gingers in our household. We're either blonde or dark like mine. All right, everybody. I will be back at 7 p.m. for our bead debut. We have 5 or 6 things coming back to the studio, but we have a lot of new. All right, everybody. You have a good afternoon. We'll see you later. Bye.